You see it running now with that little 3-pound drum next to it. But it's nice. It's got a regular belt drive in here, and this should last you for a long time. Anyway, these are about done. Let me unplug it, and we'll check those out. Alright, got them all dumped in here, rinsing them off. They look a lot better. I'll show you when these are dried up, and the other, I'm going to tumble some moils too, so I'll show you all that together. Alright, down to the pennies now. Split them in 2 containers here because you can't put them all in there. 5 pounds 4 ounces. That one's going in the drum. The other one later. And the other one is 4.5 pounds. I'll leave that one second. I won't bore you with all that. But anyway, I took all the same rock that I used to tumble the Clad with and added it in here to tumble the memorials, and just topped it off with water, and it weighs 8 pounds and about 12 ounces. So that and these memorials here that weigh 5 pounds 4 ounces comes up to about 14 pounds. So it's a 15-pound tumbler. That'll be all right. All right, here's the end result of the first batch of memorials, which I weighed in at 5 pounds 4.2 ounces, and I weighed the container, and the container was 5.2 ounces. So this batch of memorials is about 4 pounds 15 ounces. And without having to count every stinking one of them, while the other 4 pounds and 9 ounces is tumbling, I just want to get a guesstimate on how much or how many memorials it takes to make a pound. That way, you know, I could do a little simple math without counting every one of them and figure out how much I've got. And it did do a pretty good. It's a pretty good result here. Here's a close-up of them. You can see the Zinkins got all the lumps knocked off of them, so I think the bank or Coinstar will accept them. But anyway, let me do a little experiment and weigh and see how many memorials per pound. Okay, I've got a container here, and the container weighs 2.4 ounces, so I'll add enough to make it 1 pound 2.4 ounces, and that should give me, once I count out the memorials, should give me how many memorials per pound. Alright, I've got some in there. Weigh it. Alright, I've got them in there at 1 pound 2.4 ounces. So now I'll have to just count these anyway and see how many's there. Alright, I counted it out, and it comes out to exactly $1.50. $1.50 per pound. Like I said, they do look pretty nice tumbled. It's a good result. Some of the zinc pennies, they're nice and smooth now. They should go through the machine at the bank. So $1.50 per pound times this and the other batch, which comes up to 9 pounds 8 ounces, should come up to $14.25. This is 12 hours tumbling with my 3-pound Chicago tumbler. 12 hours tumbling with my 3-pound Chicago tumbler. That's about I don't know, $2.50 and change. And the nickels, they come out pretty nice. And that's $6.50 and change. Then the rest of them done with my 15-pound MJR tumbler. Took about 12 hours. And I've got 268 Clad quarters there, 3 Clad halves, a Susan B. Anthony, and almost 160 Clad dimes there. It's pretty nice. And here's something interesting, a little bit of trivia for you people. You get a close-up of this. What is the breed of that horse? Or that horse is the same one. It's a quarter horse, silly. With my other finds, I have figured that I have dug at least 3,400 holes to find these and the silver and the nickels and the over 1,000 wheat pennies I found, over 60 Indian heads I found. Anyway, I don't even know how many holes I dug with the $154 worth of Clad I found that I turned in already. But I'm guessing it's somewhere near about 6,000, 7,000. It's a lot of holes, and that's not even including the trash. So anyway, with all this Clad coinage here and the memorials, it totals about $108.09. I was only off a couple cents with the memorial. Yes, there was $1.50 per pound, and I guessed $14.25. It was $14.27. So anyway, thanks Gibson Dan and LA Digger, and I hope you were as bored watching this video as it was trying to make it. No, I'm just kidding. I hope you all got something out of it, and I hope to help you with another video or two of cleaning metal detecting finds from field to coin flip. That'll be coming up soon. Oh yeah, and a final side note about checking your coins. First, do an edge check. Make sure you don't have any silver coins in there. Another example with the dimes. Same thing. There's no silver in there. And make sure there's no bent coins like that one. Throw them in there. There's about $2.70 worth of damaged coins that the bank would reject and possibly not even tell you, and keep them in their tray. So if you put these in your pocket and spin them, you get that extra money back. And the memorials, same thing. All depends on how much time you want to spend on that. But I don't want to spend that much time on them. Alright, all. Hope you watch my next video. Like I said, I'll make sure I'll have some coins that just came from the field that I haven't cleaned yet, and show you how I do clean them in the field, how I clean them at home, all the way up through if they're pretty valuable, and which coins I don't clean. So until then, take care and happy hunting.